It's just like whenever like the color changes, it has to like adjust the white balance
Yeah.
every single time.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Hopefully
recalculate it.
there's no drastic changes in light.
Yeah.
This is the webcam I
It also
film my
makes your
pornos on,
webcam
hey?
slow.
Okay.
Grab mine.
I'm gonna start
I
streaming.
think mine's turn off.
But we'll
Okay.
be
Streaming.
sorted. We'll just leave it for a tiny bit. I need to fix this picture of Biggy. Which is clearly Biggy.
It's my goal in life, to be honest.
What's your goal in life to become Richie Castle?
That picture, yeah.
He looks like he's in like a movie or something. Like
Yeah, dude.
that's
He's like
how
in a...
high quality it is. There we go. Okay. Okay, I need to put on quiet mode. And we're good. Okay, let's talk to chat. How we doing, chat?
I haven't even got the page opened.
Yeah, it was. I just tweeted out the link and I didn't actually press on it.
Ah, here we go. I don't think that most, like, a lot of people are aware that there is.
I know I didn't do a very good job of
Wow.
advertising yesterday because, like
Yeah.
even up
Did you
until
even advertise it? That's the question.
not really. Up until right now, not really. Oh, no, actually, on my stream last night, but not a lot of people tuned in. So yeah, it was because I was
almost
very
slept in.
iffy.
That's how confident I was that this was going on. I almost slept in.
Basically, like I was iffy if it was still going on, like even up to 15 minutes before it started. But it's
Yeah, and then I got added to a card and I was like, oh shit, this is going
yeah,
on.
we're doing it. I really
And then
need to
easy
start
left. It's like, oh, rip.
solidifying things. Actually, no, we'll mention Hughesy's not coming on later, just so everyone's here and knows why. Cool.
Hope he
But-
feels better.
Yeah, hopefully.
Quite a few people.
Is
have
the
gone sick.
stream like a heaps far behind us?
It's like 10 seconds, I think. 10
Okay.
max.
Yeah, I was freaking out because I keep watching myself because I just sound self-conscious, you know.
You're just like looking at the colours.
Why isn't this live?
Maxon gave you that picture, Biggie. Did he?
Wait,
If
is
you
Max and
discovered
Yum
it.
tasty?
It's so elegant.
It's fantastic. Chat request, take off your shirt. We can't hear you if you're talking.
I'm not saying anything. I'm
Oh.
wondering whether I should take my
I'm
shirt
not
off.
saying
Okay.
anything.
It looked like you were saying something.
Come on, take it off. Take it off. At least a nip. Come on,
Keep it
get us
on?
banned. Get us banned from Twitch, Rob. Take it off.
Like
That's
for
what
a
all the
month.
ladies want to see, Rob.
SMITE SE hasn't been up for a month, and in the first 10 minutes, we get reported and banned. Holy shit.
Nah.
Can't even see it behind Robdigidy, so it's all good.
Highly unlikely.
We've got 1,203 followers on the channel. Why do I not stream to this more? What a strange decision.
Well,
What do you mean?
you might need to
Like-
negotiate your people who used to stream on here.
Yeah.
I mean, I see
And
I
by
see
that,
a
it was
certain
like-
streamer called
was basically-
Divane21 on this. I haven't had
Me and Knightfall are like the last ones left.
Yeah. Like,
It's like,
who else streams an OCE other than us?
Yeah. And
Oh,
Horizon, like he joined, but he
Horizon.
never
Horizon.
streamed on it.
Yeah.
So.
And who's that other guy?
Bravo streams sometimes,
Pablo
I'm
or
pretty sure.
something. What's
Temper
that good-
stream sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was that other guy who like posted?
No, don't you
to
have
the-
like a list below here
Sure.
somewhere?
We do, but like
DJ Mercer?
three
Nirvana?
out of all of them like
Oh, yeah, that's
actually
not
still
right.
stream.
Don't look at chat, Rob.
Oh,
Don't look at chat.
Dojo.
Where's chat?
Show us that he'll stream on here. No, we needed we pushed a lot, to try and make a consistent timetable and everything, and it was really hard just to get
Yeah, it was just
someone else to
people.
stream. I don't know, just no one was motivated, and
Yeah,
rather streamed on their own channel. So
Yeah, well, it's self publicity,
Makes
isn't it?
sense.
Rather than
yeah,
like you have a sub button now. Like it makes more sense for you to stream on your own channel than
yeah.
someone else's. Like
Like the idea was to build this. Well, I can hear
oh my
myself.
god, again.
What was that? Okay, okay, it's gone. Cool. So the idea was basically build this sort of community thing, and then like streamers benefit from streaming to there to grow their own channels. But then everyone's own channels just sort of went through the roof. Instead of this one. So, oh well. But yeah,
Well, this one did alright. I mean, we got it to 1,000 followers. It's pretty good.
yeah. It was hard, trying to manage it all. But then I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it. Yeah. By the way, hi Muffin. I just thought I'd shout you out. Is there anything in particular you were talking about tonight? There is. We've got a list of things. We're just sort of ramping up, building the audience before we start getting into the juicy stuff.
I
wait,
know, I'm like
wait,
a
we're
hot
building an
Twitter
audience
post.
before we take off Rob's shirt. Oh,
Yeah, I mean you
Yeah.
can't
Look,
just.
the rig's not in shape. We can't
need
be
the
revealing
maximum
it.
effect.
I need summer 1 month just shred time.
I'm on shred time, and then we get to see.
This is on the
Shred time?
internet now. This is recorded. After summer's ended, we'll have another podcast
Well,
with
at
you
least
on
I'm
it.
not
And you have
getting
to
that
show
stupid
us.
stretchy banana out this time.
What?
No, you don't remember. I was on here 2 podcasts ago
Yeah.
with all the toys.
Oh, I remember that. That
Two
was
podcasts
that
ago,
was
no, that was
interesting.
fucking. That was
You were
3
on that
podcasts
ruler,
ago.
I'm pretty sure.
Was I on it? I was
Yeah.
on the one with
Watch
Lydia,
that one?
Yeah. And
and then you had the APC one.
yeah, which was the last one, which was a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a pretty hype one.
Yeah, I like
yeah,
that
that
one.
was pretty hype.
That was good fun. I like the quiz at the end about Australia. That was so good.
That was so stupid.
Alrighty, shall we get to the juicy stuff? Biggy still hasn't said anything.
Yes. Let's go.
There we go. Okay, so our first topic of the regionals, of course. Who else would have thought? So thoughts on it. You know, it's PAX. It was the build up to to this huge event, and then we had the event, and we were all there. What were our thoughts?
You mean as competitors or as a spectator? Because obviously you've got 3 people who were
Yeah.
competing there, and then you've got you casting and Divane,
Well-
obviously, who's just there.
What
was
was
the
He was there with the
your
community. Like, do you want
experience?
to
Each-
I was
community
in
each
the
side and
audience
then
biting my
competitive?
nails going,
That's the biggest thing. Do you want to talk about the community first, and the actual
Yeah, we'll
competitive
do
side?
that. Yeah. So
Well, that's Divane then,
community,
because she did a little
Divane,
meetup.
what was it like?
Yes.
Meeting everyone, all your fans, all your
My
Fans.
yeah.
It was weird. You kind of forget, I don't know. You don't know who everyone is, but everyone knows who you are. But then
Yeah,
you
that
don't
was
know who
strange,
everyone
eh?
is, so you don't know if they know you in the first place.
Yeah,
So that was a weird thing. But it was really, really cool meeting everyone and putting faces to names.
yeah.
And then I hated. I was so shy as well. And it was really hard to just walk up and say hi to people. That was my biggest challenge.
Like Captain Coach.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain the
Was it-
story?
It wasn't you, it was Lorraine. We had to push her towards Coach. We had to actually push her.
Oh really?
Go Lorraine, go Lorraine. This was at the drink. This was at the
But
drinking
at
bit as
least
well, which
Lorraine
was
would
blasted.
hug people. I would just be like, oh yeah. I don't know. It was cool. It was really cool. And the high-res guys were so friendly, and spoke to everyone in the community, which is nice. Yeah. I don't know. I met a couple of subs, which is cool as well. Even subs who didn't watch SMITE or anything, they were just in the PAX area.
Do you meeting people who knew who you were? but you didn't know who they were, right? That's really strange, isn't it? Because people are like, "Oh, hi, how's it going?" And
Yeah,
you're
because
just
it's like
like,
all of a
"Whoa,
sudden they
okay,
just put a face to like a name,
yeah."
and it's like, oh hi, yeah, totally.
I thought that was really cool.
And
I
like
had a
maybe
few
you've heard their
instances of
voice
that too.
before, and then
Yeah, and then you're like, "Whoa, that voice and that face is
yeah.
like, whoa, that's cool." But yeah. What about
I mean, you have
spectating the
some people where
matches?
you know, like you've seen a picture of them,
Yeah.
and then you're like, I think that's yeah.
Oh, that's so confusing. What about spectating the matches? Because obviously all of us were. Well, I was backstage, so I have no idea what it was like. In
Yeah,
the
it was pretty
audience.
cool because like no, the most awesome thing was like how involved the I guess crowd got when something really exciting happened. It was like everyone was cheering and like
Crowd was hype.
clapping, and I was like,
The crowd
oh,
was
this is pretty
absolutely hype.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
and like and then with the other games that they did at the ESL arena, like the audience didn't really get that hyped for that. So it's
Yeah,
like it's interesting to see the differences in communities and I guess
I guess
the
that's like
game.
because this was so built up, like compared to a Rocket League tournament or
Oh
like a
yeah.
game that just came
yeah,
out. Like this was like the most hype thing ever for Australia, like sports, I guess. Like,
yeah,
there was Counter Strike across the fucking road, and there was like less people watching Counter Strike than us. Like I don't
yeah,
know,
which is awesome.
like
I think
which
it's
is weird.
our community is more dedicated to it as well. I think.
We're determined to make it big.
Yeah,
A
which
big
is
splash out of a little event.
Maybe
freaking
we
awesome.
want it bigger.
You weren't there for Rocket League, obviously. What? I mean,
No, we were. I
we
was. Really?
we
At
advertised it,
all?
right? And a lot of people who play Rocket League aren't like, "Oh, I'm so excited for this like 2-hour show match on a Friday morning to watch Rocket League."
It
Oh,
was the
but
most anti-hype
whereas,
thing in the
yeah,
world.
yeah, and like I was
Oh
talking
my
to
god, it was
Elfish
so
and
bad.
Sandman, and they found it really difficult to shoutcast as well. So it's a good game to play, but like to watch, it doesn't seem like much happens, you know, like ever.
Yeah.
I
I
feel it's
think
more of a
that's also the difference
casual
with like
game.
Counter Strike as well.
Yeah,
Like on a
Yeah, the
spectator
Counter
view
Strike
to
was weird.
watch a game, it's different. Whereas like a MOBA, you can see everything that's happening, and
But
I
like
don't know.
Counter
It's
Strike
just
is
There's only-
huge though. Like
There's only
Mm.
so much
it is.
strategy in Rocket League, to be honest. Like
yeah,
at the end of the day, you're just like running around hitting a ball. It's not, and or like off a wall. It's not like Counter
Yeah, I
Strike or
think it's more
Smite where there's a
fun to
lot of
play
strategy.
than.
yeah, but like it wasn't meant to be that hype, the Rocket League or something. Like wasn't everyone like excited for it or something? I don't know. It was just when we showed up, it just seemed really bad, and it was just like, oh okay then. I
It's
don't
like
know.
once you see a few trick shots, it's like okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and like the casters weren't even hyping it. It was just like, oh, he scored.
yeah,
That's
And they'd probably
basically
be new to casting it as well. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
they'd be
It was like
pretty
Budget Husey or
inexperienced, I guess,
someone.
going into the event.
Speaking of casting, Husey in the grand finals. We won't cover it too much. Just on casting. Husey did really well, didn't he? Like throughout the
Oh
entire
yeah,
thing.
I was
Well,
Like
that
really
was
enjoying
his
cast.
trial for So You Think You Can Cast. So I guess we'll see how
yeah,
he did. Like, which is great. Like he got the most hype game he could possibly get.
yeah,
Like,
and so much happened. Like Richard Castle when DM just yelled that when Richard just jumped in on Barkis. That was so good.
yeah.
So transitioning on to the games, we'll start with you, Rob. How do you feel that your games went? In who are you up against? You were against Avant, weren't you?
We went Avant and then Sif.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I think we did as well as we could with the time we had and like what we expected ourselves to do and what maybe the other teams expected from us. I think we did pretty well in that first game against Avant, but like there was obviously a lot of nerves on both teams, a few missed calls from both sides on certain objectives and things. And then the Sif games were a little bit dirty on ourselves afterwards because we know we could play a lot better and we just didn't show up on that day. So it's a little bit hard going into like a LAN environment, especially when you know you can play like a lot better at some points and then like you don't at the time, but oh well. But there were a lot of good hype moments in that. I remember there was a lot of talk in the first game for the Avant versus Integra game. That was what I thought was our best game. And yeah, there were a lot of hype plays there, which make you feel good when people are in the Twitch chat and that going off about it. Although most of it was honestly just a war between Tommy and Biggy's hair, so I guess you get that.
Anything to say about that, Biggy?
I don't know. The first game for me, I just felt like we played like no offense, but like I felt like we just played terribly. Like I know myself, like I was just like it was just like a lot of built up like energy for everyone, and I just kind of it wasn't focused enough. Like I got a bit distracted, and my calls were pretty aggressive, like far too aggressive, and then like our structure as a team around objectives was terrible. We were just, I guess we were just like panicked, but like yeah, Integral showed up really well, especially their draft kind of threw us off a little bit. Yeah, and I don't think I played great individually.
I think that's
I think
another thing that's
just-
rough going into the LAN thing, obviously, is when you've got two teams that pretty much just scrim each other, and then you just get used to that one opposite team, which makes things a bit harder.
Hmm.
When you're playing like a different team where like a few other picks that come out that are normal for them that are not normal for the opposition and stuff.
Like we both have different metas in respect of that, like because obviously we scrim Avant and then like we pick certain things against them, and obviously with you and Sif you pick certain things against them. So it's like, what do you pick against Avant like if you don't know what they picked? Like, do you fall back to what Sif would play, or do you think like this is what they play? Like it's hard to like.
Yeah, it was really hard.
Or
like
do you
on the
play into their
build-up
meta,
through
or do you
PAX,
just keep your own?
Yeah, because we had to like we were trying to like figure out from whatever we could from past like pro league games and stuff that what Avant we're going to play, and then we try to make comps and that to sort of counter theirs, but it just wouldn't work in our scrims because we weren't versing Avant, we were versing Sif. So yeah, it was kind of hard to prepare for it all.
What was it like meeting your teams? Because obviously only you both of you had only met a few of your team members before, like the week leading up to it. So, what was the atmosphere like?
Well, yeah, there wasn't any weird anything or because what actually happened when how we got to Melbourne is what we were going to do is we were all going to drive down like together because my brother like lives up the north coast of New South Wales. He was going to come get me, and like Funky and Jack were both going to like come from Sydney basically. So like we were just going to drive all the way down, but Funky ended up flying and Jack came in the car with us, so we had like 8 hours just purely with Jack and my brother though. And then yeah, once we like it wasn't weird at all because we basically like talked to these people every day for hours on end about God knows what random stuff. It was kind of just like a normal experience. I don't know. It was yeah, it just seemed really normal to me. So I'm not sure if it was supposed to be weird or anything.
Yeah, it was just like like the same for me. There's no issues really. Like I'd met a cheater in row before, but first time meeting like sub and sporks, but there was like never any issue. All went pretty smoothly.
That's good. Yeah. It was. I can't really emphasize like how cool it was to meet everyone, and like I got everyone's signatures. This book is gonna go down in history as like the coolest thing ever, except for
That's
You get
Biggie's.
my
You got
signature.
everyone's signature, did you, Knightfall?
Yeah, except for Biggie's. But
Biggy, can I ask you a question? Who's Ogre?
Who's Urga?
Yeah, who's Ogre, dude?
Ogre?
Apparently a guy called Ogre's like questioning you in chat, like saying, and Ogre.
He's the guy
only
that
got
was
it
gonna go
solo.
to Worlds, but then he got double benched.
Oh,
Double
nice.
second-
binged. Oh,
Double
does
Yeah,
that
he's
mean?
second bench now, not going to Worlds. Looking for new bench.
Oh, you're
ouch.
taking melons from us.
Aw.
You'll have to rent him.
Yeah, take
You'll
Melons.
have to rent him. He's ours. Like we can talk after this about contracts about him. You need a new bench.
Yeah, too easy.
Shall we delve into the story of Ogre and why he got double binged? I'm curious
Do
now.
we
I was
need
just talking shit in chat. So
Oh, okay, that's good. I thought you were dead serious. Holy shit. Feels bad.
Wait, oh, you're not serious?
Yeah.
No, serious, he's not going. Hate that guy.
Oh, okay. Very
No, he
confused.
is going. Just kidding.
What was?
Confusing us. God damn it.
Come back
It's
on
so
the
hard
light.
to tell if you're
I'm doing
being.
the podcast. Fucking come. Just came in and fucking
that
turned
cover?
the light. Yeah. He just came in his robe on the light.
Cover, please.
What was he like to? What was it like to play in a LAN environment? Like being like behind the computers on the stage, and then like you had the audience in front of you. What was that like?
I think
Yeah.
everyone enjoyed it. Like honestly, I don't think like
I don't think anyone disenjoyed it, honestly. Like,
no,
I didn't
don't
hear
think
anyone go,
anyone,
"That was
like,
terrible." Like, I think everyone loved the atmosphere.
Hmm.
It was
Was
good
it
seeing.
weird?
I was
Like
like, I
every
don't.
time you made a play,
Yeah, like, it
Like,
was
it
hype.
was
get cheered on?
Yeah.
if the hardest thing for me was like in the third game against Direwolves, if like Direwolves would make like a big play and then like 5 seconds later you'd hear the crowd go like crazy, and it just like puts you under a lot of pressure because you're like, oh shit, the crowd like really wants them to do well. They're kind of on top of us here, you know. You have to like put that out of your mind. But outside of that, it was. I think boot camp did a lot of work for us because at the start of boot camp, I know we really struggled just because like I found it hard to shot call with like you'd have 5 people like yelling in your ear, and you'd hear people like you'd hear them and then you'd hear them through TeamSpeak, and then you'd have other people in the cafe yelling, and it took
Yeah,
us
there
a
was
while
some
to
really
adjust to
loud
that.
people in that cafe. Like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Like, all you could hear in outcomes was like
Quality
the
cafe.
Korean, yeah, like the Korean shouting, and it was just like, oh god. So, like the missing entire calls based on other people shouting in that cafe.
So yeah. My biggest issue was like I just hated standing around like waiting to play. I just wanted to play. But once I got
Yeah,
like,
like,
on
there
the
was a lot of
stage
win.
and through picks and bans, it was easy just to block everything out. Because like if you could like you wouldn't see the crowd unless you like looked around your screen, so it was easy to block out.
It was just the noise, really. Like, if they made a big play.
Could you
was,
hear the
uh,
casters while you were playing?
Yeah.
Was that
Really?
weird? Was that off-putting?
Yeah, you could. Like you'd block it out, but then like if you died or like there was a lull in play, you'd hear them like shouting. It didn't affect me, but I didn't know any different. I heard a few people like Omega and Ionic and stuff tweeting, and were like, "Wow, that must be annoying. The casters are casting like 5 foot away from you."
Because I'm
It's
I was watching it and I was like, they're just saying everything that's happening to the game, and you could be like technically listening and like maybe I don't know, getting a bit of insight,
No,
but like,
there was like an
after you made a
8-second
big
delay.
play, you would hear them yell, but like you couldn't.
is it?
Like,
I didn't know if
focus.
it was like
Yeah,
straight.
it was 8 seconds because while casting, and especially the pentakill moment that I got to cast, which was fucking hype by the way.
Oh yeah.
You could hear the
Random
players
crits
going,
at you.
yes, yes, oh my god, and then you'd just be like, something's coming, something's coming, and then like,
No, I
It's
See
because,
Rob's
like,
face.
explosion
See
players
Rob's
are
face.
so
Like, he's slowly like uncanny.
I don't
This
think
is where
there's
you
any way
take
to
off your shirt, Rob.
take advantage of it. Like I know I
yeah,
just like
there wasn't.
didn't pay attention to it until there was something hype, and then you'd forced to like hear them yelling.
Yeah, it was really exciting to cast as well because like it's difficult to shut out. I mean, like you don't really want to shut out the audience; you want to include them as well. But it's really difficult to stay focused on casting when there's this whole crowd looking at you, cheering as well. For the players, where they have a screen, whereas you have to look down. So, like, I followed Adonis in standard up casting to look straight down, which helped a lot as well. Kind of exciting to stand up
It was a
cast.
little weird that I was sitting like right on the edge on the inside playing ADC, like you're right on the end, so like you're not really hidden behind all your computer and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, whenever I do something wrong, I just look up and I'd see like the entire right side of the audience, and I'd just be like, oh no. It was a little bit weird and off-putting, but the casters definitely weren't off-putting. You could only like if you died or something, or some hype plays happening, and then like obviously your comms and that die down a little if something's
Like-
just happened, and then
Like a gap in
yeah,
concentration.
so you can just purely hear that. But usually when you're just in the game going at it, you can't afford to be like listening to them at all. You're just yelling at each other the whole time with calls and whatnot. So
I think just the whole stage atmosphere was like so amazing, so cool. Well, okay, let's go on to the big question. Biggie, what was it like winning?
I like honestly don't remember much from that week, just because I think like
Really?
there's so much adrenaline
Oh
that
yeah.
like you
Yeah.
remember like little bits and pieces, but it's like it all kind of went so fast. Like get there on Monday, start boot camping, then all of a sudden you're playing, and then just like the finals just went so quick. Like we
Like,
watched
It
them
did,
back on
didn't
the Sunday.
they?
Yeah, and then like all of a sudden it was over. Like I didn't like I know my team we didn't get really much time to look around PAX at all because we were kind of just busy the whole time.
Hmm.
I reckon that it wasn't the adrenaline, Biggie. I reckon it was just all the beers everyone was having on Saturday. I don't even know
Plus,
what
yeah,
happened
probably
that night. I ended up in a cab with you and Richard and Kiki, I think, and after that, no clue.
following the drunk Englishman.
Nice.
And those three of us were just like, we're not following him. Are you fucking mad? Just left. We're just like, no. And then all you see on
Everyone
Twitter is everyone lost.
left.
Like, where is everyone?
We
like I
all
don't.
ended up like at the
I
same
had to find
spot, but then
Jack.
everyone.
Yeah,
It was
everyone.
like literally was like, find Jack. Where is he? He's lost.
Oh,
Oh, Jack.
Jack got lost that night.
Well,
I didn't
everyone got lost that
realise.
night because they were following fucking Coach who was drunk as hell. And like, it's
There was
this
like
way.
33 people following Coach that night.
Yeah, there's a
And
video
then-
somewhere of that as well.
There's a video
Someone
somewhere.
recorded it.
What?
Can I ask
Where is
Biggie a
this
question?
video?
I don't fucking know. I saw it. I
'Cause-
can't remember who links it to me. There's a
Yeah.
video somewhere of it.
I know everyone said like, what's it like winning, but like, what's it being Avant? What was it? Like, obviously, you guys were kind of the favorites, obviously, and expected to win and all that. Was it more of a relief than it was a like triumph when you won, or?
It was a bit of shock and it was like a lot of relief, but also it kind of like it kind of sucked at the same time because like I know every team put in a lot of effort, but Direwolves have like we wouldn't be where we were without Direwolves like mainly. So it sucked to see them like to lose like that because I know it didn't really display how they really compete against us.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
yeah, mainly it was just it would have been nice to have two teams go or something.
But like at the end of the day, like you got through, which is what like best team made it at the end of the day, which is the best for the region. So it would have been better if both got through. But like, hopefully next year you do well.
Yeah,
That's all we got to hope for.
but yeah, I don't know. I kind of was just in shock. I still like it's still hard to believe that like I'm going to Worlds
Yeah.
because
That's
like the
huge.
NA EU players like when I was playing on NA I was like just some random scrub and I was like wow wouldn't it be like amazing to like play in a competitive team against these guys and stuff and then
But now
all
you
of a
can,
sudden like
yeah,
going to Worlds to play against like these guys.
That's crazy,
and you could
dude.
beat them, which is the big thing. Beat them.
Yeah.
So
And you
Like, I
have
feel like
like
I am super confident.
I'm confident in you guys as well. Like you should be able to beat them.
the entire scene is confident in you guys.
Yeah.
Like you have the entire oceanic region behind you. That's it's crazy, isn't it? And you guys did it undefeated in the Pro League, like throughout. Yeah, from the start of Pro League to now, you guys didn't drop a match at all. That's
Yeah, it's pretty
insane when you
crazy
say
when you
that
think
out
about
there.
it, I guess.
Yeah. Holy crap.
But that's also call out for the next season though. Like needs another like powerhouse team, like someone to step up, like because obviously this is how it is because there's like Onionos and Avant scumming each other, like because the other teams, although they're decent, it's just not the same level at the moment. And hopefully, like what do you call it, Integral will have Lydia now to help them, and then there's also all these like free agents like now around. So hopefully we'll see like a strong third, fourth team now. Like
Yeah,
I
my
still think
opinion
like
of like the OC scene is like I feel like there's a bunch of really good individual players. It's just a matter of like finding
Picking them
teams that
up.
are comfortable around each other and
Yeah.
then finding teams that want to improve as a team and then taking that next step of like I don't know. Like, I don't even know if necessarily we have the five of the strongest players in the scene. We just put in a lot of effort to learn the game, and we know how to play as a team, and like where our strengths and where our weaknesses are.
Hmm.
And that's what it'll be a matter of, just people learning, that like the real ins and outs of Conquest.
There's a video about that on YouTube, SMITE. I think a lot of organizations are going
Is that a
to,
plug,
and
Knightfall?
yes, shut up. There's gonna be a lot of organizations initiating that, like trying to pick up teams, trying to get, rather than picking up a team, get 5 individuals like you said, and then put them on a team and just like give them that boost in what they need
think-
to
But then you
succeed.
have to build them.
And
is the
especially with
A
problem.
lot of it's like leadership,
Yeah.
like Lydia would be really good for Integral over time.
Yeah.
It's just like, she had like a week before, Like I know honestly, like Captain Coach, it gave us like just a bunch of structure to our play. Like we were a good team, but people were catching up to us because we just kind of settled in our ways. And like with our Captain Coach and the structure he gave to our gameplay, there's no way we would have won regionals. Or not as wouldn't have been as
You would have been
easy
a
as it
different.
looked.
What you're saying is you would have been
Yeah.
a different team. Basically.
Yeah, it would have. I mean, we might have won, but it would have
You
been
wouldn't
a
be the
much
same team.
closer
You'd be in a,
competition. Yeah.
it'd be a different direction. Like you might not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so organizations will look at you guys at Worlds and be like, "Wow, OCE gets a spot at Worlds. This could like be our chance to like try to get a team there for next year." So then they'll look at that and be like, "Okay, OCE scene is growing. We'll pick up a team, and then other people will follow along. We'll get more sponsors, and then from that, the scene will just like explode into epicness." But it's
Yeah.
already
I was
epicness.
It could happen.
surprised that. I mean, you had like Integral and Sif come in, but I was surprised at like the lack of interest from like bigger orgs. Like I know Chiefs had a team, but then they kind of just like dipped out completely, which surprised me. Because
Yeah.
I feel like Hi-Rez is putting a lot of investment into SMITE and in OC as well.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
especially like this year, like as an org, is kind of a small investment.
Oh, what? Sorry, your mic sort of dropped
Like
out of
it's
them.
kind of a small investment for like the dividends.
Yeah.
I mean, just having a team on that stage is a lot of publicity.
Hmm.
Well, like how many news articles came out? Like those loads, absolute loads.
Like Vice and like Red Bull and stuff.
Yeah, the
crazy.
Red Bull one was like really surprising, but it's super epic. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Should we talk about a certain roster swap in OCE
I don't know what roster swap you could be saying.
regarding certain
Is this Ogre
direwolves?
again? We haven't got a
Yeah,
replacement for Ogre
Ogre's
yet.
Oh, you
benched.
don't have
Melon's,
Ogre? Oh. Wait,
Also
Melon's no
Melons.
longer on direwolves?
Yeah, Melons is now the bench for everyone. He's official bench for OC. He's transcended above. He's transcended above everyone else.
Is he like the village
He
prostitute?
is the original bench.
Bruce Melons, by the way.
He is the bench.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Maxon is now on direwolves. Our Chuckles
Is he?
still looking for a team. So yeah, Maxon on direwolves surprised a lot of people. Excited a lot of people as well because Maxon is extremely good at jungle. So do you wanna talk about that, Ruler?
Well, I sort of came back, and then all of a sudden it was like, yeah, we've got Max, and it's like, oh, sweet.
So
we
you had
talked
no
about it a
idea.
bit, well, okay, so I had an idea, but like, we talked about it a bit before I left, like what was gonna happen, and then I came back, and then it happened. I was like, oh, that's sweet. We talked about like how PAX went and what we thought was like what went wrong, and what we could do in the future to make our team a better team.
Mhm.
And obviously, one of the ideas was to get Maxon on our team because he's a free agent. He's insanely good for how young he is. Like, he could be molded. Hopefully, like it's a risky trade, but like it could benefit us hugely. And like the thing is, I'm sad that to see Chuckles go. Like I really like Chuckles, but like I don't think that the team as it stood really worked fully with that roster. So hopefully you'll find a team that benefits him more than like how do you say it, like a team that will help him improve more than like what our current team can, and hopefully our trade pays off.
Cool. I'm really excited to see how that roster works as well, and I'm excited for Chuckles to see where he goes. Excuse me. So yeah, I mean, Chuckles was an amazing Athena. Like his Guardian jungle was scary good, and Maxon is. I don't even know what his god pool is. Like it's everything.
That kind of. I think Maxon has strengths in like completely different areas to where Chuckle's strengths were, so
Yeah.
it'll take some adjustment, I think. But
Because
you just have
Maxon
to wait
played
and see,
that.
I guess.
Maxon played that carry style jungle for Chiefs. So
Like Maxon
adjusting.
can play frontline, but he's strongest on assassins.
Hmm. How old is he?
Yeah.
Is he still 14? People are talking about it in chat.
I think he's 11.
I think I thought he was.
I thought he was
16.
5, dude. What?
5. Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh,
5 years
wow, we were
old.
making jokes.
Didn't sound like a 5-year-old. How old is Maxon?
He was 14
15,
last
I
time I
think.
checked, so unless he had a birthday in between then.
That's
so,
crazy. I had no idea.
Yeah. But 15, did you say, Biggie?
I
I'm
think
pretty
he
sure
is.
he's
I
15.
don't know that. 15
I
or
don't know
16
either.
something.
Okay.
He's young. That's all I know.
I think
He's
Direwolves are
free,
just
can't
trying to
switch
get this
it.
whole
It's a fetus.
I-
How and how he
babysitting
plays the game
program
with no
going
hands
on
and
with
feet.
the Maxon and Laney,
This is
the kids club.
He's 15, confirmed by Yum Tasty himself. Yum Tasty is Maxon, by the way, just for those of you who
Great
don't know.
username.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but now I know that.
Yeah, I didn't find that out until like 3 months after I knew who Maxon was.
what's Wikipedia says he's 17.
Really? Esportspedia accurate.
Oh, he must have filled that in himself. Must have made sure that like he wasn't under 16.
What's the age limit for Smite? Oh, it's 13, eh?
Is there an age
anyone
limit?
can play it. That's
Yeah,
why like
it's
you're
like
not
a
allowed
code
to
of
play
conduct.
COD in
whatever.
Australia if you're under 18 because
Yeah.
it's an 18 game.
Interesting. Wait, what? Well, R18. Well, of course you wouldn't be able to play, right? That makes sense.
Lainey, you're not that young anymore.
Laney? What is he?
Move over.
17?
Move on,
he's
Lenny.
not
There's a
16
new-
anymore. He's all grown up.
There's a new daycare in town.
And well, Laney's not the youngest on Direwolves anymore. The age range
Yeah.
is like 15 to 24 now. Damn.
He's still a piece of garbage though, so
That's the same as Avant though, because Sporks is 15 and Biggie, you're 24, right?
No, Sporks is like 27, I think.
Oh, okay. Damn. He's looking good for his age.
Wait, what?
you just got fucking wrecked there, Knightfall.
Dude, I know he's 15. That was me playing with the joke. Am I not allowed to play with the joke?
No, you're not. You have to be
Sporks is
serious.
15.
Aw.
I think he's just
Everyone else
talking
is
shit
like
to
20
cover
or
up
something.
now.
Aw, feels bad.
Yeah, 13 plus to play competitively. Hey, Rippy.
13 plus. Oh, what's up, Rippy? Oh, do I have the thing? Oh no, it timed out. Cool.
Do you
So,
need like a permission slip from your mum to play competitively if you're under 18, or is that not a thing?
You might have to sign
for
a
money?
contract.
yeah, for money, you have to
Yep.
have like a parental guidance thing for playing.
Sporks'
it's
parents
fine.
had to sign his contract, basically. That's all I think.
Rippy got
Yeah.
wrecked.
So, in other news, Husey is now part of Paradigm. Oh my god. That's another ruler section, as it says here, ruler's property.
He's my
Husey-
property. I own him.
Husey now property of Ruler. So
He's been mine
um,
since day one, since he stole me.
so for those of
He
you who
brought
don't
me
know,
here.
Ruler is the support for Xbox Paradigm and the coach for Direwolves on PC. So that's why he's that. But yeah, there you go. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Well, he's like an amazing caster, and like he's good friends with me and Lydia. And Lydia, I'm pretty sure Lydia just went to Zimp. Let's just take him. I'm pretty sure Zimp just went okay. So and now he's with the he's gonna be doing show matches with us and stuff like that. It's gonna be hype. So he's in our Xbox chat and he gets to see our banter. I'm pretty sure he's like wants to kill us all because it's just a lot of spam messages. But no, he's gonna be doing a lot of show matches when all the regionals are done, and he's gonna be working with like whoever else wants to cast with him. It'd be better talking to him about that because obviously like I don't know what he's. All I know is he's gonna cast some of our games, and he's part of us. So yeah.
Cool. I talked to him and he said he was gonna do some content as well, which is cool.
Yeah, I presume he's doing articles.
Yeah,
He
I
did,
really like those articles, during Pro League.
He did really good articles.
power
He
rankings and
got
stuff.
took over by SMITE Central.
Yeah,
Wait, you did articles?
yeah.
He did.
He talked about how bad you were, but then
He
you
took
just
he
had
did
to go
quite a few
undefeated.
articles during the year actually.
Yeah, he
Oh.
did.
Like
I
from the
didn't
start of the year.
realize. Should have self-promoted himself a bit more.
Well memed, well memed.
Uzi has no clue what we're talking about, so we've dropped him into it.
Why isn't Husey on the podcast?
Because
So
Uzi said that he didn't want to be or something.
he's moved on to a better world. He's too good for us now. No, he's sick. He has the PAX pox, which, if anyone can hear, I've still got it a little bit. It's healed a little bit. I got some Sylvanas wisps, but yeah, we're all just trying to recover from PAX. So yeah,
Has it been like 2 weeks? Wait, when was PAX?
it's been
When
10
was
days.
PAX?
10
I
days
don't even remember.
or 9 days.
I don't remember either. What day is it today? Monday.
It's Monday.
I think I
It's
came
Monday,
back on the
apparently.
second. Yeah, it was like
That was my struggle.
exactly. Wait, what's today? Sunday. Oh yeah.
It's
I
been
was
a week.
hungover.
It's been a
Today's
week.
Monday. Yeah, so a week and 2 days. Oh wait, PAX went on Sunday, So yeah, 8 days. You are right.
It all happened so fast.
I know, right?
It was
There's
over
so
way too
much
fast.
going on.
Those 3 days were just too fast.
Yeah. I don't know,
It
but if it was
was,
like
it
a week,
was so
we would have all
sad.
been sick of each other.
I don't think
Like,
so.
kill each other.
Everyone would be sick of me,
I
but
don't
you
think
know, I'd just be happy to be
I
there.
couldn't
I
get
do
sick
li-
of
I do-
Ruler.
At least we stole your hat.
Yeah, I think that was cool. A lot of people stole my hat, which was cool.
Well, you kind of made
Yeah.
them steal your hat, just
I
saying.
know. I was like, here, have this.
Yeah, like, have my hat. That wasn't stealing. That was giving it to
Well, I
people.
gave it to you, and then someone stole it off you, and then it got passed around like a whore at like
Well,
a
I
bar or
stole it
something.
off you.
Yeah.
And
I
then...
actually took it off your head and I passed it around.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how it worked. I
Oh,
put it on.
thank
I put it
you.
on Lainey's head. I took a picture of Lainey, then I gave it to Divane, then I gave it to APC, and then you took it back off APC.
Yeah. And then Divane wore it for like the next half an hour.
Yep.
And then
I don't know. I've
Muffin
never looked like
stole
an
it.
idiot with it on, but I was like,
Wait,
I
when
don't
did I
care.
try and get Horizon in trouble? What? Really tried to get me in trouble? No, I didn't.
With who?
I don't know.
Huh.
What I think was really cool was like everyone meeting everyone and then like
Yeah, that was cool.
acting like they were the best of friends just like from the get-go.
It's because we are the best of
That
friends.
makes sense.
Everyone is the best of friends.
I forgot big
Yeah,
Except for
but like
except for DM. DM
everyone
didn't
got
like
on
me.
really well.
A lot of people thought that I was upset that DM said that he didn't like me. I mean, like, just to clear things up, I still respect DM. He's cool. He's like built his own community, and he's like this. He's really smart, and he's cool.
Oh, you're not even on camera.
But one person not liking me out of like a whole scene, like I really don't care. That doesn't bother me. Just so we're all aware. Oh, Kiki, you gave me a hug. You don't hate me. Like, right before we left, he's like, just for the record, I don't hate you. Now you hate me? It's all lies. It's all lies. Cry Everton. Alright, so Super Regional, should we talk about that? Or is that too far from home?
I just put that in question marks because some
Oh,
people
okay.
might be interested.
So actually, who are the
depends.
qualified teams? I don't actually know.
It's top 6 from each region. So EU,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Epsilon, Fnatic, Paradigm, LC, Titan, and Dig in that order. So Epsilon, Titan, and LC bracket, and then there's Paradigm, Fnatic, and Dig bracket, and NA. I can't remember. It's like everyone but Denial and Elevate, because Denial went to Xbox because they didn't make it. Yeah. Are you gonna show your face? There you are. That's cover.
High cover.
In his fucking
Doesn't know
Boba
that.
Fett. Yeah.
Boba
Just wait 10
Fett
seconds,
dressing
then
gown?
coach is gonna go mad.
He's got a Boba Fett dressing gown? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
10 quid at Argos.
Jealous of that. Oh, by the way, Giles, I do know the NA and EU scenes. I just didn't know which top 3 teams made it. I mean, obviously Epsilon made it. Like, shit. Shut up. But yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see who goes through the wild cards. Like, it's not really. It's pretty one-sided for both regions. Who's gonna make like the top
I don't think it's one-sided
one
for
seeds?
NA though.
I
Like,
think NA,
Really?
like, apart from like Enemy and Cog, I feel like it could go
anyone
anywhere.
could.
Yeah.
I'm
EU's,
pretty sure.
like, I feel like it'll be Epsilon, and then like Fnatic, and then probably Paradigm will win the wild card.
Yeah,
But then
that's
again,
what I think.
Okay.
Paradigm could upset Fnatic.
Well, they could
but
be
I think
They could
NA's
beat 'em,
like,
but
I wouldn't be surprised if MBS didn't make it to Worlds.
I think it'll be
If
C9
they
and
didn't,
Eager, to be honest. I think it'll be
really,
C9 and Eager.
that'd be awesome to
Like,
see.
One of them would have
Always.
to win the wild card for that to
Yeah.
happen.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah.
Like C9 TSM like could go all the way through the bracket. I feel like C9 had a rough season, but they're like on point now.
Yeah, but like that's the problem with like being
DDoS.
DDoS. Like the start of the season, like
Yeah.
you fuck up the rest of the season for everyone else now, like which is suckish. Like
Yeah. It took them a
I think
while to
Eager
get
could get
those VPNs, didn't it?
that.
They got DDoS like 3 or 4 matches.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
a lot of matches.
that is huge amounts.
That's 8 games, like out of the 24, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's a lot. They should have been first, honestly. But like, what can you do? You can't do anything about that.
Envy have to beat TSM because C9 and Eager are in the same bracket. Okay. That's cool. Interesting. I'm excited to watch it.
Depending on how Envy pick and ban, like I don't
There is
know
no
who's
loser
drafting
bracket,
for
coach.
them,
I'm
but
pretty sure. There's like a big graphic on their website somewhere.
there's no loser bracket. It's just like straight best of
Yeah, just
5s
straight.
knockouts,
yeah.
and then I think
The third
the
place
wild
goes
cards
to
best of
wild
3,
cards.
and
Yeah.
then there's like
It's a
best of
long
1s
time.
for like 5th and 6th or whatever.
Just for money placement, seating, whatever.
Yeah, basically it's money for the season.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I guess there's a losers bracket for the semi-finals to see who plays in the wild card. I think that's the best of 3 as well. But that's it.
NA will be Envy, C9, and Eager. What happened to TSM? TSM used to be good, and then like Boosh left. I mean, sorry.
just like they
What
didn't
was
like
that
the
one
roles.
roster
Like
change?
that's like they tried different roles, and then Divios was toxic, and then they got rid of
Yeah.
Divios, and then like what can you do?
And they all just sort of just went downhill from there.
No, they all came back. Like
Hmm.
it's just. I mean, I think the roster's fine. Like, but
They
I'm not
found
sure whether they'll
talent
beat.
and like TSM on LAN, like no one expected them to win the first split.
Yeah,
and they did.
exactly. Like they blew up, but like,
Mm.
So,
did like not having Divios this time like affect that? That's the question. But
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I'm keen for it because that'll select that will find
I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway because
three.
Avant's still gonna win.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Have faith. So yeah, that'll find how many more seeds for worlds? 2 per region, and then 1 wild card. So it's 5, right? 5 seeds for worlds. That's cool. And Avant
5
being the
spots, yeah.
first one, and then spoiler alert for anyone who didn't watch the Latnam thing. Mute now. Is Isurus? How do you say that? Isurus Gaming.
Isurus is.
Yeah.
It's just Isurus.
Qualified from Latnam, so that's cool. They're the second confirmed spot for Worlds. And then who else? Xbox. Was it who made that? Eager.
Then that was Eager. Eager got through.
Eager.
So Eager's the first team, isn't it? Is it the first?
Yeah.
I think it's the
Yeah,
first team.
first Xbox
qualifying.
team. Yeah.
It's like it's them, and then our LAN happens, and then the MLG thing happens.
Hmm.
But they get like lots of LANs, so. So
Yeah.
there's 3 teams that are going to Worlds so far.
Which is
But like, I wouldn't
freaking
even.
cool.
Isurus.
I haven't really watched the games yet. I saw like one of the semifinals, and they looked pretty. Like they looked like they had a game plan and they stuck to it. But I
They've
don't know
done a
how
lot
good
of
the team.
research.
I don't know how
Although-
good the team they're against were. And their picks and bans seem kind of just like bland, almost like just straightforward.
Like the thing about them is like they're really concerned with like looking at like all the other regions. Like they're really concerned
so-
with that. Like rather than focusing on their own game plan. So like maybe that'll be their biggest downfall.
Someone
I
said they
think,
like
like-
watch our scene a lot, which surprised.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh.
So,
right.
but what are you gonna do when like we're scrimming? Like they're not gonna be able to see you and us 2 scrimming each other. Like you'll have all the strats. And, like
Yeah.
God knows what they'll do. They just don't seem that. They just seem like a team that like tries to counterplay by watching everything, but like it doesn't. I don't think it'll work at LAN. Like they think they're gonna come over and stomp everyone, like Brazil and LAN think that, and I don't know.
That's a good attitude there.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
fault
it's
them
the
for
best
that.
attitude you can have, but like at the same time, like I think it's a bit ambitious.
I got this little
Which way I got
kangaroo
timed out.
my friend gave to me. It's got Australia on it. It's really cool. Just thought I'd point that out. Cool. So Worlds is gonna be interesting.
we
That's
mention
under
that-
2 months away. Sorry?
Did we mention that Paragon Esports was looking for a coach?
We didn't. Oh, I skipped that. But yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I
Paragon
saw a
looking for
tweet of
Yeah,
that,
let's
and
shout
like, I was
out,
just like,
shout
anyone
out
looking for
to
it?
Paragon Miracle, who hung out with us heaps at PAX, which is really cool. He's good mates with our org owner and that, so it was really good having him around to just chill out. We played some sick board games at PAX together. I don't know if anyone else checked out that Tactics miniature game thing. Pretty wild.
Tactics?
But yeah, so they're looking for a coach. So if you're a coach and you want to coach some Paragon people, get around them.
like the Aussie scene's perfect for coaching. Like there's plenty of teams, and it's gonna be a pro league. Like everyone needs some help. So it was tweeted
Yeah.
at me, so that's why I wrote it down. Like I remember it, but I didn't respond to it.
Yeah, I got tweeted as well, but I don't know anyone.
Yeah,
And, like,
I don't
honestly,
know.
like,
I don't
if
know
you
the team
don't have a-
personally, but
If you don't have a coach, you're just like, I don't know, you're behind the times. Like, every team should have a coach.
Yeah. Definitely helps out. Ogre got timed out. What did he do? Oh, he linked.
he tried to link Paragon
Permaban him.
Esports.
Permit.
Yeah, permaban him. It's causing
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah, ban him, dude. He's taken being benched
Oh,
twice,
yeah.
you know, a bit too hard.
Now he's getting banned
just
from SMITE
in a rebel.
Ogre, please, you gotta settle down. Alright. Content. Content creation in SMITE OCE. Generally pretty low, to be honest. So Giles has created a YouTube channel looking for people to create content for YouTube and stuff. So if you're interested, you can submit an application form to join the team. Here's the link. It'll be in the YouTube description link as well if you're interested in that. So yeah, I think in terms of content, there's only really streams, a few videos I made a while ago, and Giles now kicking it back up. Other than that, there's not too many like well-known, like off the top of your head, who creates YouTube videos in OCE? Can't really think of anyone, can you?
My perfect in between. That's it.
Yeah. So I think with more content,
And
the scene will get it a lot bigger.
I mean, you can consider Twitch as a content creator.
Yeah, yeah. Which is why I said like outside of
Well,
Right,
Twitch is
there's
like
a couple
the
of
yeah.
streamers.
content, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
like, you could
so
do someone to just export your stuff, Divine into YouTube. You could just do someone doing that for you and just be like, here's a load of content.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can do YouTube stuff. I just don't find it enjoyable to having to edit.
Yeah, that's
videos,
why if you just
even
had
though I
someone
can
to
do it.
export it, if you
cool. Sorry, I just looked at a GIF that Captain Coach put in chat, which was a ditto.
a ditto.
A ditto
GIF.
thing, really.
Yeah.
So that
Thanks,
stupid
Coach.
Ditto dancing thing, I see that. Oh, actually, no. I think you can link that in Twitter.
I love that GIF,
Yeah.
dude.
So good.
I love Ditto, though. Pokemon. I used
I
to use him to
Divane,
breed all
yeah.
my Pokemon that I didn't have, like, a female or whatever for.
Well, you're that sort of person to abuse it. Good
Yeah,
deal.
I abused the powers of the transformation.
Good deal,
Ditto
dude.
dance into the Congo. I almost unmuted it, and people were like on the that would have sounded really weird. So Rob, you've got something you wanna
Yeah. This is another Giles thing.
Giles?
So, I don't know if any of the guys in the stream or whatever remember, earlier this year we ran what was it? It was like a SMITE of Origin thing, obviously in Australia, and that everyone knows about State of Origin with football and that, so it was kind of like that. So what he wants to do is he's just going to do that again, except we want to like make it a bit bigger this time, make it a bit better. So what he wants to do is we need to get like a coach even for each state, just like it's just...
You
Rob, you
muted.
muted your mic.
You're
Rob,
muted.
Rob, why'd
Rip,
you mute?
rip.
I can't hear
Why?
ya.
Rob,
No.
Rob,
What's going on?
Rob, Rob, Rob,
Hello?
come back.
Oh, there we
to
go.
us.
You're back.
Is he?
Hello?
Yeah,
Oh, he's
you're back. We can hear you.
Hello?
That was a bit weird.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, well, shit, I just had a heart attack. What was I even talking about?
You're talking about SMITE of Origin, AFL
Yeah,
come along,
alright,
and
good.
then
It stopped
that's
at
what it was.
coaches.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so once you get like a coach or something for like, it's just going to be like over a weekend tournament, like it'll be 2 days, Saturday, Sunday or something. But then you get some people who are interested maybe in like just coaching a team for a week or something for the event. And then you get a heap of players to put in their names for if they want to play for which state. Obviously, each state and territory will be open, as well as for New Zealand, it'll be like North Island, South Island, like it was earlier. And then if there's too many people, even for like Victoria, New South Wales, and Queensland, because obviously you want to get as many people involved as possible, you make it like country and city teams even. And then yeah, so that'd be good for open for just anyone, like pro players or new players or just normal players. I don't know. Yeah, so that's a good event if anyone's interested in that, like, or has any good ideas by that. You could hit up Giles. Or yeah, so that should be running sometime in the near future. And that's about it.
Awesome. I'm actually really keen to get SMITE of Origin started again. Because in the first one, the South Island had about 4 people play. Like, that was it. Not even, like, 3, I think. I couldn't play because I was streaming it, I think. Which was cool. But yeah. It's super hype. And now that the scene's just grown, we can definitely get it started. So everyone get on
There'll
that.
probably be gem prizes. Hi-Res will support you somehow. They'll give you gems or something, probably, if you stream it especially.
I thought you said deport, not support. Like suddenly, okay, Harry's deporting people from Australia.
Yeah, deport the OCE scene to Antarctica. Let's go. The Antarctica scene is growing. Also, East as a new scene.
All right, I think
As
we'll
a new
come
support, there's a new organization called Avant that's grown up, and there's a
Avant
boggy,
Garde.
the boggy, and there's a wiki castle. There you are.
Wookiee Castle. I think
Divane is now the best arena player in the world, confirmed in this scene. There we are. You see,
Probably. I'm not gonna say anything.
Divane's the actual
I
reason she
played
supported
too
the
much
players.
arena. Too much freaking arena.
You played Ares at LAN. Ares against new people.
I know, and then I had
How
to
do
get
you
Brandon behind
feel?
me, and I'm like,
You disgusting person. Disgusting.
Yeah, but I haven't played Ares that much lately. So
Oh,
it
whatever you
wasn't
say,
like-
whatever you say.
I
Disgusting.
haven't.
Disgusting.
Check my history. Might be
shall
one.
we
Who
shall we
knows?
move on to chat questions? Chat questions. Almost couldn't say that. So if anyone has a question you want to ask any of us, fire away within reason though, please. And yeah, we'll answer that to the best of our ability. While we're waiting for chat questions, shout out to Mini Muffin for getting me this cool little kangaroo. It's pretty awesome. Did you guys see Fonkei's Arachne build? No.
No.
What was Fonkei's Arachne's build? We'll judge it silently. Which team from NA and EU would you want to verse? Biggy.
It'd be cool to verse C9. Kind of a big C9 fan. But
Barracudas,
other than that,
bae.
I don't really care.
Nice.
What are your favorite memes? Mine is the sorry I annoyed you with my friendship one. Shout out to Kiki. What are we playing after this? Rob, what are you playing after the podcast?
We could hit up the Minecraft or some assaults or something, dude. I don't know. Didn't even
Everyone
see
run
that.
assaults.
Assaults? We all get into assaults?
Yeah, we should do assaults.
Why can I not play Soul World? No,
You
bullshit.
read Richard's
I-
question.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Read Richard's
Something.
question. Read Fuck everything else. Read Richard's question.
Oh god.
Marry, kill, Netflix, and chill. Divane. Oh god, no, no. I'm stopping right there.
Problems are. I thought,
You don't have to
two of
answer that,
Richard's go- two of
especially on
Richard's girls
stream.
on there. No.
Oh, be careful how you word this one.
Marry your cheater sister, like hands down. Not even a question. I have to Netflix and chill with Divane, so is Foxy.
Whoa! Netflix and chill, Divane. Even Coach did that. Look, you had the exact same answers.
Good, Divane. She's only Netflix and chill.
Jesus.
So
Why does
Oh, it's
everyone want to
the
kill
bride, never the
Foxy?
bride.
doesn't mind.
That's so BM. Foxy is cool. Who's Foxy Facade?
Kill the
She's,
assault player.
She has got
Oh my
42
God.
diamonds. She's actually
She's
she's
Fucking
cool.
Many
sweaty.
diamonds.
Where's
I
he?
haven't seen it.
Did you meet her? Did you meet her at the after party? She's actually pretty cool.
I did
and
meet
Richard
her.
said
Wow.
Richard
She was
even
looking
did
for all
she?
the females in the party, so
You can't kill Foxy. She'll have solve and be sitting under tower. Jesus, Richard. Holy crap. I found another question. Cover had a good one. So does the title of the stream go by order of importance? No,
I am
just
most
put,
important.
I just put myself last because like I'm
No,
on here
it's by
regularly.
Didn't you forget
importance.
Biggy? On mine it doesn't say Biggy.
Oh yeah. See, I didn't. See,
So
I
Biggy
updated
is
it.
okay. So Biggy isn't important. Okay, that's fine.
No, that was his
Sure,
question.
Biggy.
Try it.
Biggy. Biggy, how do you feel about that? How do you feel?
It's no worse than when he didn't ask me to sign his autograph book. So.
You were talking to
know,
DM. Come on.
What, like the whole week?
No. Because okay, so I saw you guys on Monday, right, with Direwolves, and then we were talking for like 5 minutes, and then you guys walked away. So I was like, okay, I'll catch them on Friday. No, I got you on Thursday,
Yeah.
and then the whole team signed it, except for you, because you were talking to DM. And then after DM was like, I don't like you, my whole mind blanked, and I was sad for the rest of it. No, I'm kidding. But like, you know, I'm sorry I missed you. Look, shall we? I'll open to the page and we can cry about it together. But
Well,
like I
why
said,
don't you just
Your loss, Knightfall, your
no,
loss.
just get him to sign a page and then send it to you in the mail, and then you can forge it and pretend like you did it.
Yeah, no. See, if you sign like a little bit of paper, I could rip it out and then like sellotape
Glue
it to the top here,
You're
the
just
big
getting
space
desperate
here.
now, Knightfall.
I said I would get you a
Oh,
webcam
now
for
you've
it.
changed the title. Now you've changed the title. I can see that.
Yeah. See, like I got all of Avant except for Biggy.
Wow, even
Wow,
Oyuka
that's just
signed
rude.
it.
It's because he wasn't talking to DM.
Whoa.
Look at Captain Coach's one though.
Wow.
That's cool. I know Cheetah did it twice, so he subbed in for you. Any other questions that we have here? How many diamonds does Foxy have?
Giles
42.
had a good question.
What was that?
Well, shit, I lost it. It was here
Well,
somewhere.
I actually managed to get.
Which cosplayer
42.
was the hottest, wasn't it? Freya, Isis, Athena, Ul. Now that's fucking easy. That fucking Ul was amazing, dude.
Yeah,
He
he's
I
fucking
mean,
cool.
I'd
danced.
pretty
cuddle up
high.
to
He was
that Elven
amazing.
midnight.
He was cool.
He's
was
so
an
good, that
aggressive.
Ul.
He didn't even
Fucking-
switch dances.
You
Didn't
didn't
even
switch
switch
dances, but you
stuff.
fucking danced, dude.
I'm gonna shout out to the Isis because Giles loved her very much.
Everyone
Did
loved
he?
it. ISIS, dude. I got like Nightkirk and
I
Wingman
liked
for
the
me.
Freya.
Like,
The wingman.
You were fucking
was that
drunk,
like a pun
dude.
because
yeah,
it's
like
Isis, or?
he went up to the ISIS
How'd
and
you
went, "Hey,
remember
my
that?
friend thinks you're cute. Can he like get your number?" And then Nightkirk comes back and he goes, "So the Ulla was her boyfriend, and he was standing right there, and he wasn't having any of it." God, it was so funny. It was
The cosplay
hilarious.
couples.
I
Can we
think.
talk about? Can we talk about when Mouse got shut down?
Yeah, Mouse.
What happened?
Mouse and Rob.
Oh no! Oh, I got a good one.
Mouse invested
So-
some time, I think.
Mouse,
Yeah, but Rob was
I
the
think we
first
got a
one there.
clock at
First
about
one there
3
probably
hours.
just went straight off and then went, alright, I'm going. That was so funny, dude.
What
so
happened?
sad. The poor bloke.
What did he do?
He was talking to her for like
You
3
both went
hours
after
to
the
this
first
girl.
yeah. You both went for the same girl. Like, Rob was only there for like, I don't even know how long you were there for, like, going for her. And then Mouse went straight after and I was just like, okay.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm in and out, quick jobs. You know. No messing
Mouse
around, no
laid
beating around the
quite a
bush.
bit of groundwork, and then
What
it turned
time?
out several hours later she had a boyfriend. He was shattered.
Yeah, he spent so much time, dude. He only wanted Midland
He hasn't
tips.
even recovered yet. I think he's still in emotional.
is that why
Wait,
I
are we
saw
talking
you?
about the guy that Mouse was talking? The guy that talking to
girl.
the
Yeah, the girl.
at the party.
The girl that he spent so much time with.
I didn't see that. I see
Wow.
Mouse
You
is still
you were-
upset.
You were gone to the world, though. Let's be fair, Nightfall. You were gone to the
Yeah,
world.
so
He's 4 beers
Giles,
deep and he's done for.
I'm pretty sure like,
Giles
people
is-
tricked you into buying drinks because you were so drunk.
I think okay, so Divane can tell you. I had like one beer, right? Okay, so one beer, and I sat next to Divane, right? And I had no
Just like
food that
this.
entire day, and then I sat there on the chair like, fuck.
You had one beer and no food.
And I'm like, can you sit up?
No,
and
no,
he's like,
no.
I'm so drunk.
No, I did not say that. I did not. I had two,
You're like,
and
"I'm
then I
fine."
said I was drunk. Two, and then I said I was drunk.
Hmm.
And then from there, I went up to like
Mm.
6, and Adonis even came over and he said, it's you should probably stop drinking." And then half an hour after that, I had another one. So that was interesting.
You would have, if you drove, you would have almost been over the limit.
I'm 19,
That's
dude.
wild.
What's the limit in Australia, dude? In
It's
Australia,
the same no matter what age you are.
you're gambling, really? Because in New Zealand, if you're
Yeah.
between the ages of
Oh,
like,
unless you're on like P's or something, if you're on P plates.
Talk
it's like
about
0 or something.
gambling.
okay,
I don't
yeah.
know what happened on
Dude.
that Saturday night, but I didn't go out with any money, and I came back with money. And I didn't even get money out of my bank or anything. So I don't know what the hell happened.
Okay.
There might be some services.
Your gambling age is 18. I went to a casino. In New Zealand, it's 21. I had never been to a
England's
casino
like
and then
18, I'm
went to
pretty
like
sure.
Crown. That was cool. That's weird. Australia's weird. It's awesome though. I remember Knightfall
I want to
walking in
make
the
a
door and I'm
shout out to
like,
Tomahawk. best brotherly Smite players, OCE.
it was pretty
Oof.
cool.
Yeah, I'll back that.
Richard and Geeky
I'm not gonna
need
be
to
happy
step up
about
their
that.
game.
So
And it's mainly just Kiki. With stuff of his game.
Like 4 is a fucking achievement or something. Well, it is for me. I don't drink. Fuck off. Switchbait did indeed say, I'm getting you fucked up. As soon as I walked in the door, first thing he says is, we're fucking you up. Knightfall is like an Amish child. Thanks, Switchbait. Do you have any other questions or queries? From no casinos to the best in Australia, not bad. Knightfall, not bad. Thanks, Chaos. Thanks. But yeah, I think overall it was a really good experience going to PAX. It's really cool. And like Melbourne in general.
That's fun. Thanks, Hyris.
Thanks, Hi-Rez. You're the real MVP. And shout out to ESL as well. That was cool.
it's all
Yeah.
fantastic. They were really good.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, I had a really cool story, but then I don't think I should tell it.
What does it include?
It includes ESL and CG and me trying to get. Okay, so I'll just tell the story. So I was sat next to Cyanide, right? And then a dude from ESL comes over, and whilst drunk, I was like, "Can I get a job with ESL?" With Cyanide sat right in front of me. So I think he's a little bit mad at that, but oh well.
like,
I was
kick you out
Might
drunk.
as well
instantly.
ask.
I
Might
was-
as well ask, dude. Like,
I was drunk.
yeah, but that's
I know,
what
right?
can't you
My
play
drunk
afterwards,
brain
you'd be
was like, well,
"I
may
was
as well
so
try.
pissed, dude. It's fine. Like, I didn't even want it. Like, it's fine, dude. I'm sorry. I was
Dude, if you guys saw the pictures from the after party at PAX, my eyes are like always so wide. Like I look like I'm fucking.
Some creepy photos of you on stage.
And then that one run behind Top Notch, and I forgot who else was in that picture. I was like creeping. That one. What the fuck was wrong with me? That was hilarious though.
Dude, Giles is rubbing in your face now. Look at him.
Why was he doing?
Take away his sword and ban him. There you are.
ESL gave me a job. Well, he's sorted that before, just because he's good at broadcasting and things and cameras. Feels bad, man. I can't even spectate a game. Did you see me pull up the names while the game was still going?
Yep.
During that one? Yeah, that was pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. But okay, so I didn't spectate or shoutcast until like a week before going to PAX, so I think I did alright. I did okay. Did you get White Girl Wasted at PAX? Yes, I did. Zealous, yes, I did.
Such a lightweight.
You never pressed L. I pressed L, like, how many games were there? There was, I don't know, fuck. I didn't press L like 3 times. So, yeah. I even have, I have all the spectator, like, controls. Like, at the bottom, it says, press L. And this was sitting in front of me. And then I also had on the bottom of the monitor, don't forget to press L. And then I didn't press L like 3 times. So bad. You practice cast. I practice casted on the Sunday with Husey. Yep. There we go. Shall we end it there if no one else has got anything else to say?
I think we should. I'm running out of internet data to stitch up.
Alright. Well, thank you all very much for joining us. We'll definitely get the DSI podcast going weekly again next week. Hopefully Husey will have recovered. We'll get him back on. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And we'll catch you later. No one's
Wait,
saying
I gotta
bye.
answer someone's question.
No
Bye.
one's saying bye.
I
Leaving me
suspect
in
that
the
you were just
dark.
gonna-
Jesus,
you,
Biggy,
yeah.
no!
You're gonna say goodbye on behalf
God.
of us, maybe.
Wait, are we off stream?
I should stop
Settings.
streaming right now. God, I'll
Wait,
leave it for the bands.
shit.
Look.
I thought you did stop streaming.
No, I left it
Oh,
up.
you still streaming? You still streaming?
Yeah.
Du.
Okay, we'll end it
Bye.
there.
Just take off my jacket.
We'll end it.
A bit warm.
Okay. See you later, guys.
Oh, you
Bye.
still streaming? Oh.
Yeah.
You still doing it?
Yes. Okay. Okay. No, we're not.
One sec.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
No,
Okay,
we're
we're
not.
good. Jesus, Biggie.